Welcome to the video review of Transmetal 2 Dinobot. This is from the Season 3 of Beast Wars, and this isn't the original Dinobot, as we all know what happened to the original. This is a clone of Dinobot that was created by Megatron using the Transmetal 2 Accelerator Soccer Ball. In this form, he has his symbol right there, his Predacon crystal right there. And, yeah, he's a giant robotic velociraptor with flaking shiny bits. Yeah, unfortunately all my Transmetal figures are flaking now, no matter what I do to them. If I put them in a plastic bag, flakes. They just flake. He supposedly has this twisting tail gimmick that is really, really stupid, and then you can pop the tail off. He can't wield it as a weapon or anything, but you can pop the tail off. Personally, I think it's really stupid because it's stuck in this curve because that's the way it was put into its packaging. But I never needed a flapping tail. I mean, if it was just rubber and I can move it myself, that's fine, but flappity gimmick. So I'm going to put that off to the side. So, another big problem with this is the posability. You can't actually pose these legs because of these plastic tubes. The plastic tubes prevent you from moving the legs at all, or moving the claws in and out at all. Not only that, all the ball joints on this figure, ever since I got it, are ridiculously loose. So I'm lucky that it actually stands. Anyway, enough of that. Let's go ahead and get him into robot mode. First thing we're going to do is come in here and just kind of wiggle this piece off and detach it, and then move it up like that. Then we're going to come in here and flip this up, rotate that around to form the robot head. Now I know I'm doing this kind of out of order because you want to really just kind of open this up, get the legs out of the way like that, fold this down to form the robot legs, fold these bits up like this, and then they're supposed to peg in somewhere. So fold those up, get that down, collapse it down, and then peg what forms the arms into the back part right here, and that'll sit like that. And pray you could get the legs positioned. Get the arms positioned. Then come in here, rotate these around and snap them into place. Pray you can get them. Oh yeah, I forgot to slide the dino head up. One thing you could do is just rotate that forward and then snap that into place. There we go. Dinobot. He is one ugly little mofo. I mean, that's rather ugly and rather disturbing. Anyway, I don't have the original Dinobot here at the house. So, posability-wise, he's okay, but as you can see, he's already doing the Beast Wars split. Problem with the figure is, again, even though you can pose his legs, these tubes prevent you from getting any real articulation. Also here, yeah, you can move the arms around, but it's default to like this. And you can move what are the fingers, but you can't really move these because, again, of these tubes. So you're really, really limited. I don't even know how he's supposed to actually go because the ball joint goes like this. The fingers go, I'm assuming, like this, and you're supposed to be able to bend it this way, but you can't. You can only bend it that way. So I don't know where his fingers actually go. Oh, and then you can reattach the tail to that part in the back. So you kind of have, not only do you have an overly, I don't normally leave the tail on because it makes the figure so top heavy, he just falls back. So I take the tail off and leave him like this, which he doesn't look good. He does not look good. The original Dinobot figure was a neat figure, a really cool figure. This one is not. In fact, this one sucks compared. The transformation is very much you take the figure like this, and you stand him up, and then just move some stuff. And that's all you do. So, because my original transformation was so bad, I'm actually going to transform him back into beast form for you. Okay, so we're going to transform him back. Fold it down like that. Get the leg, or what are the arms now, which will form the dinosaur legs, straight up, and just collapse it in. Now, I already collapsed these parts back, so we do that. Next, we're going to just kind of get those out of the way so you can see. I'm going to come back here and unpeg it, flip the dinosaur head around and slide it out, and peg that back down. Come under here. Oh, you see, when I transformed it, it undid it, so there we go. So, flip them all the way around and they'll peg into place. Come back here, fold that back part down, snap it in, get the legs out of the way, fold the robot legs up to form the Velociraptor legs, and there we go. And as I said before, this figure is a jumbled mess. It's not an easy transformation. I'll plug the tail back in. And I cannot recommend this figure one bit. I think he looks bad in both modes. His transformation is rough. His dino mouth, he has a dino mouth inside his dino mouth, all aliens for no apparent reason. And he's just ugly. So, even if you were thinking about getting this guy, I wouldn't recommend it. I would just stay far away from him.